was given to me by... Oh, and it went clank. I really, really, really love this mug. It has a llama on it, and it makes me very, very happy. And it was given to me by a friend of mine who I care about very much. So, it is autumn, and I am still fairly new to creating ASMR content. This is a mobile microphone that is attached to my iPhone, and I would like to save up for a proper microphone that is not a mobile microphone someday. But for now, I kind of like this one. I've been pretty happy with it thus far. So, this is a learning process, and I'm still figuring out what works. I'm still figuring out how close or how far away I can talk to the microphone without it sounding like really bad or not being able to be heard at all. So that is a fun adventure. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, this is I'm kind of still figuring out what I'm going to do here. My main intention for the channel is to read classic literature, because if I'm using classic literature as content, then I have hours and hours and hours of content that I could create because it's already scripted for me. So that's very convenient. But I thought I would make a personal video just to introduce myself and say hello, and also ask for feedback on what pieces you might be interested in having me read. So, yes, I have this book here that I love called The Book of Virtues by William J. Bennett. And you can see it has a lot of stuff. A lot of short stories, a lot of poems, and they're separated into different categories, different virtues. That's something that it's not exactly a tradition, but a practice that my family started when I was little. I grew up with a children's version, the Children's Book of Virtues, that my dad would read to me when I was a child, and I guess this is the adult version. And so it's definitely sweet to be able to look in it and remember the stories and connect with that, and have those pleasant memories, I guess. I don't actually remember it very much, but I do have vague memories of, like, the Children's Book of Virtues, and there's some classic stories in there, and I think most of them are the public domain, so, I mean, that would be my main criteria, is finding material that's in the public domain, so that way I don't have to worry about reading material that is copyrighted and then having to worry about royalties and stuff, because I don't know a lot about that, and I don't want to get myself involved in an unnecessary, messy situation. So, that is that. And I'm considering maybe doing some longer form stuff too, maybe longer stories, but I don't know yet. I'm not sure. I might want to wait till I get a better microphone for that, or I guess build up my stamina for making long videos. so we shall see, and myself out there. Because it's all whispers anyway, so it doesn't really matter exactly what I'm saying. But this is giving me good practice, both for improvising and for whispering, and trying to find the sweet spot for this microphone. So that's good. Anyway, let's see what else. I love to read. I love to read a lot. I love to read so many different things. I used to be a huge bookworm when I was a child, and I would read all sorts of fiction about stories about animals, because I loved animals. And then when I became an adult, I actually started becoming interested in nonfiction. So reading like a lot of psychology and self-help books. But I'd like to get back into fiction again. I think that might be nice and might help me to relax in the evenings as I'm winding down and trying to go to sleep. So, if you have any recommendations for fiction novels, like wholesome fiction novels, maybe I should just start reading the classics again. I really loved, what was it? The Count of Monte Cristo. Oh, that was so good. And then there was another one that I really enjoyed, The Scarlet Pimpernel. So maybe I should read those for the channel. I don't know how I would do that. Maybe just break it up in chunks, like do a few chapters at a time. I'm not exactly sure. But those were two that I really, really, really enjoyed. So, yes, and as you can see, I have a bookshelf here with lots and lots of books. I'm sure there are ways that I could probably make it look better for videos, but I just have so many books that I don't want to empty my bookshelf to make it look better for videos, so I don't really know what to do there. Maybe I need to get a bigger bookshelf so that way I can, like, make it look presentable in a video. I'm not sure. But anyway. Yes. Books are such a wonderful, wonderful thing. Generally speaking, I like to tell people that I'm a minimalist, but my one weakness is books. So my room is literally stuffed with so many things, and books take up so much space, and they're so heavy, but I love them so much. There's something about just the smell of paper, which, if you think about it, what we're smelling is dead trees. And when we open books, it's like we're taking delight in a tree corpse, which is weird when you think about it. Like, this is a dead tree that I'm holding in my hand. Maybe it's multiple dead trees, so this is like a graveyard of dead trees that I'm holding in my hand. That's weird. Anyway, I never was able to make the transition to, like, reading on a Kindle or an iPad or an ebook reader thingy. I could just never bring myself to make that transition. And also, I get this, like, sensory overload, and so if I'm staring at a screen for too long, or if I'm like on a phone call for too long, I get, like, my brain feels overwhelmed, and eventually I get headaches, either from too much auditory or visual information. So yeah, so audiobooks and, like, e-readers don't do it for me. I would much rather have the physical paper instead of, like, a screen or auditory input for whatever reason that it just, yeah, I get headaches. I'm not sure exactly why, but my brain has trouble processing that. So I just like regular hardback and paperback and old-fashioned books. So yes. Well, so that's a little bit about me and the channel, and I guess my intention for the channel, and trying to figure out what I want to do with it. So I would see